My name is Ahmed. 6 months ago, I didn't know anything about hospice. At that time, my wife was admitted to hospital because she was sick with cancer. And within 60 days, her situation deteriorated and she passed away on the 25th of June. At that time, the care team referred to hospice a team member that would be meeting with us. Uh, I remember that day very, very much because when Melissa from hospice came, while my wife was extremely conservative, it took her only a minute or two to trust Melissa with what was in her heart. At that time, I didn't know what she was suffering from. She opened her heart and she talked to her about everything that was bothering her at that time. Melissa gave us a lot of support and she communicated to the hospital what was bothering my wife at that time. And in 2 days, the situation was corrected. I cannot tell how much this was relieving for her and for me as well. Later on, in about 10 days or more, something similar happened. And we had a call from Melissa, and we asked her to come. Although her schedule was extremely busy, she changed her schedule and she came to visit with us, in spite of the very bad weather that was on that day. She sat with us and she gave us advice, and within 2 days, again, I was able, with the management of the hospital, to help my wife to get rid of the feeling of powerlessness, helplessness, the negative feelings that she had. 2 days after that, my wife passed away. During that time, I also received a call from Jackie because she's the one who is, she's the one who is, sorry, she's the one who is doing the counseling for the kids. I have 3 kids and I consulted her. I didn't know what to do because I wanted to prepare my children for the situation that they are going to face. And in spite of all the stories that I heard in the hospital, and I have to tell them, and I have to tell your children in a particular way, and I know my children were extremely emotional. Jackie was extremely wise. She told me, "You are the one who is the expert in your children. You tell them whenever you want to feel like it." And she advised me to go and meet with the school management in order to prepare for end of the school at that time, exams and everything, you get support from school. I followed her advice. I went to the 2 schools that my children go to, and I received a lot of support according to what she told me from the schools, which was a great relief. Ever since that time, after my wife's passing, I have been, or even before that, I was recommended to take any of the multiple support activities, events, sessions that were available. And for the first time in my life, I had a Reiki session. I cannot tell how much this was important for me. In the middle of all the pain, all the physical exhaustion, the mental exhaustion, the sleeplessness, I had a window of breathing. I relaxed. I kind of, I took my breath here in hospice. And actually, this was extremely helpful for me in order to be able to continue. At that time, my wife did not pass away yet. After passing, myself, my children, we were all beneficiaries of all the multiple different activities that hospice provides. My children have been seeing Jackie regularly, and they were a little bit, you know, a little bit kind of uh, not familiar with the situation. From the first session, she built bridges with them, and they cannot wait to come and talk to her. Uh, she advised on how to prepare for back to school. And because of this, she advised me to communicate with the school and what to tell them. I got some resources from hospice that I shared with the schools, I shared with the teachers, And the impact extended to the teachers themselves, that I know that many of them found the resources extremely helpful and beneficial, because they did not understand grief themselves. They didn't know that this is what the children go through. I took some paragraphs from the resources and shared with the teachers in emails about what happens to teenagers, what happens to the children when they are grieving. And the program, we established together plans and programs for our children to go to when they are overwhelmed. We've been very proactive in doing this, not waiting for things to happen and then inform the schools that, or the teachers, that the children were grieving. We prepared for the first birthday for my wife with Jackie. I also received lots of online sessions, different ones, in arts, writing, yoga, understanding grief, not to mention all the resources that are available on the website that you go and check, all the books that you can read. I read 4 to 5 books that were recommended by Hospice. They helped me a lot. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to realize where I was, because I didn't understand what was happening to me. With all these resources, I started to understand that what's going through me now is normal and how to handle it. I had a session with Amanda on evaluating my situation before referring me to a counselor. This session itself, in itself, by itself, was extremely effective. And then I was referred to work with Karen, who is extremely professional with an extended knowledge and skills in the field and capacity that I prepare from session to session. And it is exactly like uh, Karen is there. Not only it is the time that I meet her in hospitals, she's available all the time between sessions, because you're working and you're having her in mind, because she gives you resources, and we agree on steps to do. So you're having this entity helping you all the time. Not to mention that it is part of the system that whenever you need help, it is only just call and they're there. Um, I want, there's so many things. Everybody here, I don't know. I mean, it's very, very difficult to find in one organization that everybody has the same kind heart, the same attitude, the same willingness to help, the same willingness to welcome you, support you each minute, not each time, each minute you deal with them. The help that I get from Karen, the help that I get from Tanya when she's doing all these sessions with her lovely attitude. I wish I don't forget any name, because each one of them impacted me. Everybody here has got this kind of a spirit to support and help. Believe me, I had so many losses in my life, but I didn't understand them well. And I didn't understand the wounds that I had before until I came here and I learned from the people. You learn a lot about your life, and you cure a lot of what happened to you. Um, but what is happening is that people don't understand what grief is. They don't understand how to deal with it. They listen to whatever is common in the community. This is not the right thing. The real deal is here. They help you, they support you. Without hospice, I don't know where I would have been myself and my children, of course. And I don't know exactly how, I mean, what the future looks like, but I think I come here now and I feel like this is like home. I feel the warmth, I feel taken care of, I feel a lot of peace. I would like to thank Hospice, everyone, the management, the professionals, those who support me, those who support others, all the other volunteers there that they give the sessions to us. And I would like also to ask everybody, if you, because it's not if, please support because you can. And for those people who are going through challenging and difficult time, Believe me, don't hesitate. Believe me, talk to hospice. Get in touch with them. They will support you. You will save yourself, your family, your children a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. I'm not saying that the grief will be gone. No. I'm not saying that the pain will be gone. No. They will help you to move forward with whatever you're having. Thank you very much.